mostly homeless and community members like myself that went to the park and they didn't want anybody hanging out at the park. There's, of course, some new people actually happening because I was up to wrote a letter to the town saying we need to take our streets back and everything this is talking about. I've gone to Manchester's for over 10 years. They were the only people that helped me with three children, being a single mom, fleeing from my abusive relationship. So Okanogan and Omak. I put out my resume, went door to door, asking for help. Nobody would rent to me because I had kids when I came here. There was no housing. I had to separate my children and be homeless. You know, still didn't get any help from anybody. So now they're giving homeless people a $1,000 ticket for loitering. Which loitering supposedly, according to their police station, says that it's not against the law. So it's cold, there's no shelter. Manfisher is about the only people in our county that fed probably over 100 people a day when they're open 4 times a week.
How's the situation in Okanogan? I hear they've got some housing.
They have a shelter there. It's not going to be open until November 10th. It's freezing now.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't have a cool down for the summer, this last summer for the people.
No.
We're not having a warm-up center this year for the people. So in the shelter, you have to be there by 6 and out by 7 a.m. So what are they supposed to do all day when it's still freezing during the day? And that shelter gets like $20,000 through grants to pretty much be closed. And there's not enough volunteers. Team 1 is supposed to be, you know, a neighborhood watch thing. There's only one person that volunteers and makes $60,000 a year. And in April, the people from Manfisher were showing everybody this man's picture and warning everybody out on the street because he was stealing and taking their tents, their pillows, their medication, their IDs, and everything and throwing it away. I was able to get the town to get a container to put those things in instead of throwing them away. But the town hasn't been truthful about like the container. I went last week and helped a couple individuals get their belongings because they have people watch their stuff in the park. But this Team 1 guy, this Team 1 guy literally went and took their belongings while they're going to get a meal, even though somebody's watching their stuff. So they're saying they're littering, so they're getting littering tickets possibly, and that's, people are saying they're watching. But this Team 1 guy, he actually put a stalking order on me because when I heard about this, and in June, I videotaped him aggressively picking up trash at the park around the people, and being aggressive towards them, and then also towards me. But I won my stalking order. He tried to ban me from town for life, and it didn't work because the judge said that is the people's park. And so, yeah, I was pretty excited. And there was 2 of us that actually he tried to put orders against. And so his grant was ran out. The Team 1 grant ran out June of this year. But last year, I was not aware of the budget of 2025. They had hired him from June until the end of this year. I looked at the budget for 2026, and he will not be on the budget, which I'm very pleased. And they have a budget meeting tonight, and you can also join through Zoom, too, which I'm going to partake in. But the guy, Team 1, has been taunting and haunting and harassing the people in the street. And that's not just the homeless. It's regular people like myself too, you know, that are speaking out about the truth. The homeless, they feel intimidated. They don't feel safe. That's why the park became a safe haven instead of being harassed on the outskirts of town. You used to never see them because they'd hide under the bridge or on the dike. But that Team 1 guy went and pretty much moved him along, which he has no authority, and these people don't know better. So I'm trying to educate people and let them know that nobody can just move you along. I don't care if you're Team 1, part of the police station or the city hall, but this message today is because the city made a video about wanting us all to care about the homeless. giving them $1,000 tickets, no shelter, no open bathrooms. You know, you have to walk miles to go find somewhere to walk to go potty. You know, or there's no water. The water fountain at the park was closed, turned off most of the summer. So lots of individuals bring water to them at least, but I don't want them to be inhumane. And
Have you been out here other than today?
No, this is my 4th day.
Okay.
Yep, and I will be here. I'm going to try and be here every day. I'm kind of busy tomorrow and Wednesday, but I'm going to come after I do my thing later in the afternoon. And I'm going to come out here every day until Town Hall has another meeting, which is next Monday.
Have you been on Okanogan TV?
TV?
Yeah.
No. But my Facebook, do you have a Facebook? No. So I put all my documentary on Facebook. It's under Ronnie Marie. I've gone to city council like 4 times, well, probably more than 4 or 5 times in a year, complaining about this Team 1 guy. He actually was an officer in Grant County, and he got fired from his own city council for insubordination. Then he moved to Douglas County. He got removed from there, and now he's here. So he's a bad officer.
Next he'll be in isolation.
Right. So he's been at IP. He killed a dog in a fenced-in area. He's taken the police cars out of city limits. He's broken a lot of laws within being an officer. He put his hands on a 14-year-old boy over him sitting in front of his car, in his sister's car, with loud music in Bridgeport, I believe it was, and warned him. Like he stalked him and warned him like 3 different times, and then he pretty much pulled him out of the car, and it became an altercation where the family attacked this man because he was being abusive. There's another incident where a man was trying to take his son-in-law, I believe. I could have my story mixed a little bit. This is all documentation. This is all on in the newspaper, on Google. You can find him and his name and the things he's done. You can't get his record because he was an officer and they squish all that stuff. But
Is he still employed around
yes,
here?
he is. Yes, he is. And Friday.
What's his name?
I would like people to do their own research. Just ask Town Hall about Team 1 and who is employed by that person, because they're trying to use the Core 1, which is his boss, and there's a lot of money in this. There was 3 employees making. One was making $87,000. Team 1 was making $60,000, and this other woman under Core 1 was making about $80,000 also for the last 2 years for sure. But Team 1, there's no volunteers. We should have tons of people that want to volunteer for Team 1. He's supposed to be walking kids across crosswalks, picking up trash, looking out for, being neighborhood watch is fine. But literally, like Friday, after Man Fisher's here, after they had a meal, I watched this man drive this block several times, just looking and waiting and watching, and that's not okay. He's harassing people. So I'm here to make a stand.
I appreciate talking with you.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Keep warm.
go.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping.